Yo, what's up everybody? It's me, Supernatural Nisi, and I am back with another video. This video is going to be different from my content. I don't know. I just couldn't stay consistent with YouTube because I feel like my content that I was posting was kind of like not necessary, I guess. So now that I have a puppy, I feel like I see the need to create content. I just felt like, why make a video for something that isn't necessary for people? I wanted to make a video about my first day bringing my puppy home and like some of the struggles. I see some of y'all are kind of like struggling with these new puppies, and I just wanted to help somebody. So that is the purpose of this video. Who knows, my whole entire YouTube page might turn into one for animals, depending on how this first one goes. Everybody, meet Ziggy. Say hi, man. This is Ziggy the goat Armstrong. He is a Yorkie. He is 3 months old now. When I got him, he was 2 months old, and he is just the sweetest little thing ever. I'm going to talk about when we first brought him home and kind of give y'all like a vlog. Well, it won't be a vlog because I didn't record that, but I'll post some pictures. Like I said, I feel like this is a necessary video for some of you considering a puppy, some of you that may need a puppy. I didn't realize that I needed a puppy. In the meantime, waiting on God to bless us with children, this is our child. So stay tuned, and I'm about to unpack all of this for you guys. All right, so our story of getting Ziggy, we were actually in the mall and we were just walking around. We had just purchased a mattress from Sleep Number, and we were literally just walking around the mall, and I saw a pet store in the mall. Now, you adoption people, great for you. You adopted a pup. I know that there's a need for people to adopt puppies, and that's great. Good job, you guys. But we saw Ziggy in a pet store, and he is just as important as any other dog, even though he was in the pet store. So we walked in the pet store, and I just wanted to put that out there first, you know, before. Anyway, so we walked into the pet store. I saw a pet store. Now, mind you, my husband never wanted a dog. I've been begging him for a dog for probably like the last 3 years. This year, I quit my job, so it just really made sense, but I didn't think that it was going to happen. And I for sure knew that he wasn't going to surprise me with a dog for like the holidays or something like that. So we went in the pet store, and I had my eye set on this brown poodle with like a white stripe, and we saw Ziggy first. So when we saw Ziggy, the guy that worked at the store, he was like, hey, do you guys want to hold him, you know, whatever. And so we were like, yeah. So we go into the little room, and I held him first, and of course I fell in love with him, but I still had my eye on this other puppy. My husband though, he held him, and I walked around the store and looked at what, actually I didn't even have my eye set on another puppy. I just felt like I hadn't looked around the entire store. That's actually what happened, because my last dog was a poodle. He passed away a few years ago, but I just kind of like wanted that same type of dog. I had never had a Yorkie before, and most of the Yorkies that I saw were pretty grouchy, which I feel like they get a bad rep for that. We saw him, and I let my husband Jordan hold him, and literally I'll post a picture of it, but y'all, he was just like chilling in his arms like this, and I was like, oh my god, this is about to be our dog. So anyway, I walk around the pet store. I inquired about another puppy, and I was like, can we hold him too, just so we can see both of them? And he was like, oh, he's already a deposit has already been put on him, so no, you can't hold him because he technically belongs to someone else. And so honestly, there were no other puppies in the store that we really like were, you know, desiring. And also Ziggy was in a kennel alone. He was just chilling by himself, and like people were like walking around the store, and he was just like so unbothered. And I think that's really what like attracted us to him, because he didn't seem unfriendly. He just seemed unbothered, and I love that, because we're pretty much unbothered people. Like, we aren't really like ruffled by things that are happening around us. So I just felt like us and Ziggy were like kindred spirits, especially my husband. Anyway, fast forward, we're like, okay, we're gonna get him. Now, mind you, he costed a lot of money. He was over $2,000, but it was a pet store, which I'm sure they probably, you know, like inflate their prices a bit. But also his family history was so extensive. Like, he comes from a line of like show dogs and all this. So of course I love the fact that he came from good stock, you know, like you want to know what you're dealing with. Even when you're dating somebody, you want to know about their family, because if their family a little wonky, you might, you know. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So we got him, we said yes, and the pet store literally provided us with everything we needed to survive the first night with him. That probably would have been enough, period. But of course, when you get a new puppy, there are things that you want to do better, or that you want, you know, to have better or more convenience. So we left there with some dog food called like Simple Health Extensions or something like that. Health Extension. They gave us like a crate. They gave us I think we got like a brush, we got some snacks, we got pee pads, we got like a little bed to go in his little crate. Some stuff we added because I was thinking, like, what do we need that they didn't include in this thing. But they pretty much send you with everything so you can pretty much function, because it was like 9 o'clock at night, so we weren't going to another store to find stuff for him. So anyway, speed up, we left there, and he pretty much chilled in my arms, kind of like he is right now. This has been a boring day for him because it's been all nasty outside. But anyway, so we pretty much came home. Of course, he didn't whine at all in the car. I immediately realized that he wasn't really prone to car sickness, to motion sickness, which is very common in small animals. Like, every animal I've had did not like car rides, but he was just chilling. So we got here, I gave him a shower, a bath in the sink, because I just felt like all these little COVID hands had probably been touching him all day. So I gave him a bath, and we just kind of like played with him and hung out, and we fed him, and we got him to pee on his pee pad. We kind of like decided where we wanted his pee pad to go, which was in the front room, and we took his crate to the back of the house in our guest room, where it's fairly dark. So we kind of like got him set up for the night, but he didn't go to bed till, well, actually he was pretty sluggish, so he was kind of like chilling the whole entire night. But you know, we played off and on with the little toys that we did have at that point. So speeding up, so we put him in his crate. He went to sleep. He peed on his pee pad, but that was, of course, because we literally would like pee on your pee pad, and we were like sitting next to him, telling him to pee on his pee pad. So he peed on his pee pad. So we put him in his crate. Sorry, y'all, somebody has a motorcycle. We put him in his crate, and he went to sleep for the night. The next morning, I knew his bladder was so tiny, and I didn't know how much water he had the day before, because I didn't have him that entire day. I woke up at like 7 a.m. and I took him to pee, and I was so tired. I put him back in his kennel, and he just chilled there until we got up at like 9. So we get up at like 9. We're calling ourselves trying to potty train him, trying to do what we need to do, and I'm not gonna say that it wasn't working, but I don't know if we were on one accord. So this was Thanksgiving weekend, and so my family came into town. Some of my family came into town, my mom, and when they were here, he just kind of like was like, oh, you know, still getting to know things and getting acquainted with things. We took him out a few times. He would not use the bathroom outside. He still doesn't use the bathroom outside. He is so spoiled. Isn't that right? Yeah, so we were just trying to like constantly potty train him. So speed up to when everyone left for Thanksgiving. We were back at home. It was just me, my husband, and Ziggy. And we got this subscription service called Doggie Lawn, where they give you like an actual piece of grass, so your dog can poop or pee on that grass inside of your house. And it's actually really cool because it's real grass. So anyway, we got that. At first he was like trying to chew the grass or whatever. whatever, and we sprayed this like pheromone spray on the grass to get him to like actually sniff to like do his duty. And so then we were like just trying to like get the hang of having him on a schedule, which that first week we kind of failed miserably. Ziggy also, the first week, he didn't whine or cry or do any of that, except for like the week that we got the puppy lawn. Okay, so let me stick to one subject. So with his potty training, we got the doggy lawn, and like I said, he wasn't having a whole lot of accidents, but we weren't like nailing it either. So we got the doggy lawn. The doggy lawn came with instructions on how to potty train your dog, and it was like Eureka. I read the little pamphlet. It said specifically what to do. The next morning we got up and we did exactly what they said. And I'm going to tell you what they said to do, just in case you don't use doggy lawn, because pee pads work just as well. So we got up the next morning at 7 a.m. We got him to eat, drink some water, and we put him on his feet on the doggy lawn, and we said, go potty. That was it. Who knew something so simple? We said, go potty. He starts snooping around, trying to walk off of it, trying to go other places, trying to probably go to places where he's had accidents. And we're like, nope. Picked him up, put him in the same spot, go potty. Picked him up, put him in the same spot, go potty. Eventually, he pottied. But that went on for like 3 more days. Now, there were times where he wouldn't go potty. And so what we would do is, if he didn't potty in that sitting, we would take him to his kennel, let him sit there for like an hour or however long we felt, bring him back out and try again. And that was starting to, I noticed that started to work as far as him knowing that he needs to come out and do his business if he wants to play. So it didn't feel like a punishment, but it felt like I'm gonna wait here until I can do what I'm supposed to do, right? So yeah, that worked. Ziggy was potty trained, I would say, completely like within the first 14 days. And of course, now that we've had him about 4 weeks, he's even more potty trained. Like he's a beast. He doesn't have accidents now. He runs to that pee pad, like, and if you don't see him when he does something on it, he will come and find you like, do you see me? I went. Where is my treat? So he has come like such a long way. So I wanted to talk about his potty training first. I did feel like super hella accomplished when he actually got it. Like once he got it, it was like Eureka. Now mind you, we did not put his pee pad in his kennel with his food. We didn't do that. His kennel is in the back of the house. His food and his pee pad are in the front of the house. So he has to come a little ways to go and potty. So if we're out for the day, he'll come straight in, go straight to his pee pad or his the puppy lawn, because he uses both depending on, because right now we're waiting on it because of the holidays. The shipping was a little weird, so we're waiting on that. But like he literally comes in and does his business, and that has literally worked for us. One more thing about the first night, if your animal is like crying and whining, just ignore them. That's all I got. Just ignore them. Of course, if they don't whine or cry normally, it may be something wrong. Like day 4, I had given him all these treats, y'all, and he literally, like, his poop started to be like, something happened. Like in the middle of the night, he woke up and he was like, ah, 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 ah. And I was like, I woke up out of my sleep at like 4 a.m. and I was like, what the heck? I run in there. He had an accident. I opened the kennel. He jetted to the front to go pee. I came back and I noticed that his poop it wasn't solid anymore. And so I was pretty much devastated. And I realized that it was because we gave him a bone that was offered to us at the pet store. I suggest not giving your Yorkie bones. First of all, their esophagus is way too fragile. You got to be careful with what they swallow. And it was sharp, and of course it tore his tummy up. So anyway, going back to the whining and the crying, just ignoring it at night so your puppy can kind of get on your schedule with you. You do not have to be exhausted to be a puppy parent. You can get adequate amounts of sleep and your puppy can just chill, just play with them when you have the time to play with them. I also suggest that if you work a lot, that you probably shouldn't get a puppy. Maybe or you know, or just be the only person taking care of that puppy, because you really need to be there for, like, I would say the first month or the first two, I mean, you know, the first at least 2 weeks, because you literally have to be a helicopter parent, like seeing what they do and what they don't do or what they need to do. So those are my recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, let me show you guys the pee pads that we used. We got these. They are amazing. We've still not had any accidents, like as far as like with them going, like his pee going through to the floor. They have like really great absorbency. It's called Top Paw. I don't know, I'll try to tag, you know, the link below, but yeah, that really worked for us. And because this video is about potty training, I just wanted to stick to that subject. And I'll also be back with like his food that we chose and toys and stuff that you need, like grooming and snacks and all that, to just keep them, their little tummies like together and keep them occupied. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck potty training your puppies. Good luck on your first week or so with your puppies, because some puppies can have like that anxiety from being separated from their families, or being with you. They can have separation anxiety from you as well, like at night if you've been with them all day. So I hope this video helped. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them. I'm not gonna lie, like his name is Ziggy the Goat Armstrong for a reason. Like this dude is the goat, and I want you guys to have the same experience with your new puppies. So like I said, if you have any questions, comments, anything that you want to say, please leave a comment below and I'll answer everybody, because we've really made strides with this little guy. So yeah, tune in, subscribe, like, comment. Look forward to my next video, and I'll do kind of like a little haul about all the stuff that we bought for him and we needed for him. I'll tell you how to get your emotional support animals certificate thingy. It actually wasn't hard to come by, and honestly most people probably need animals for emotional support anyway, especially the way 2020 was. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so like I said, hit me up if you need any more information, and we'll be back with the next video, guys. Say bye, man. Wake up. Say bye.